All right, I want to start off this video by firstly saying congratulations if you've landed your big break as a PM or an APM. Good job. All of the work that you've put in has finally paid off. So it's time to sit back, enjoy that freshly minted product manager feeling. So great job there. But I want to prep you for what would happen when the time comes for you to start work and join your new startup or your new company. So I'm going to cover three main things. I'm going to break this into two parts. The first part of the video will cover the people management aspect of what you should do during your first 30 days. And the second part of this video series would cover the actual product management aspect. So I'm going to ask you to sit back for this one. There's no need to take notes or treat it too seriously, but it's important to know how you can best navigate your first 30 days. Here we go. All right. Number one is I want you to meet everyone on your team, on the product team, or on teams that work closely with the product team. And I say this because you need to understand everyone's role and how their role affects team dynamics. Just as you understood the product, you broke it down, I really ask you to exercise the same level of interest because you will be joining the team. You're the new kid on the block for a short while. And until then, you should know whom to go to in case you have a question or in case you have a suggestion who would be in the position of making that decision. So it's really important to understand your team dynamics. And again, they are your team. So you really need to make an effort to understand them as people, apart from just their job description. So that's the nice thing about working in a smaller startup is that you will and can know everyone by name. It might take a little effort, but trust me, it's going to be worth it. All right. Now that you know everyone who's going to be working right next to you, it's very imperative to also know everyone who's working in adjacent teams or even outside of your team. Maybe not to the level of or the degree of closeness as people on your team, but it's really important to know who these people are. And I say this because as a product manager or an associate product manager, your job is to move ideas and concepts through different teams towards the final outcome. So, unless you know what everyone in other teams are good at and really know what their role is within their own respective teams, your ramp up time will take longer because, again, you need to know the right person to go to when you face a problem or when you need some help. So take it on yourself to set these meetings up, at least with the managers of the other teams, if you cannot meet everyone on the team, because this will help you when you need their help. It will really aid you to build this relationship with them. And lastly, again, since this channel mainly talks about early stage companies, is to know your founders. So the founders, if they have hired you, they clearly saw something in you. And it's really important to go up to them and set expectations. Because if a founder is hiring someone, it's because they have a vision of where they want them to go, what they want them to do. So it's really important that you also understand what their vision is so that you can carry that out and maybe even surpass what they have in mind. And again, most of your work as a product manager comes from vision, comes from business strategy. So understanding them as people and their goals, their vision for the company, as well as where they currently are, what's on top of their mind, what is the biggest idea that can influence product strategy in the upcoming months. These things are really important to you settling in and really making a strong mark on the company. So it's really important you get to know the founders as well. All right, congrats again. Excellent job on landing your first big break. Welcome to the fraternity and stay frosty.